Democrats have run Colorado, single-party control at the state capitol for the last 8 years, 14 of the last 20 years. What is one specific area where you believe that Colorado Democrats have overreached, have lost the support of most Coloradans, and you would enact major change? Ms. Kirkmeyer.
Thank you for the question, and thank you all for participating here tonight and being engaged with us in this conversation. And before we get started, I promised my 6 grandsons that I would give them a shout out. So, hey guys, I'm here. So with that, where have the Democrats overreached? Pretty much in every area. The Democrats in this state, one-party control, have made a complete mess of our state. We're unaffordable, we're unsafe, we are unraveling, and our roads are a mess, for goodness sakes. So I think they've overreached everywhere. What I will do is I have a plan. I have a plan to whip our budget into shape within 6 months, because we do have an issue with our budget, where we've had $1.2 to $1.5 billion deficit, a structural deficit year over year that I've been on the Joint Budget Committee. So they've overreached there. The other thing is an area where they've really grossly underserved the people of the state of Colorado is for years, 15 years, this Democrat-led majority in our state balanced the budget on the backs of students. They did it on purpose, where they would cut funding to the schools. That is a constitutional issue to me, and I worked to ensure that we make sure that there is funding, that we're meeting our constitutional requirement. Is my time up? Is that
your time is up? Yep. The countdown clock will be right in front of us. Countdown clock will be right in front of us, as agreed to in the rules. It will count down, and it'll turn red towards the end of your time.
Okay.
No worries. Everybody's going to get a little bit of extra time if you want it.
All right. Thank you,
Mr. Bottoms. Same question. An area where Dems have overreached, overplayed their hand, lost Colorado, and you will make major change.
Thank you for the question. The simple answer is they've destroyed pretty much everything in our state. To pick one thing that I would put up at the front is day one, I'm going to go back to using the Constitution as our guide rule. We are not a constitutional state anymore. We have completely torn apart the Constitution. I've come down many times in the well at the Capitol at the microphone and argued this, that I've read the Constitution, say you can't pass this bill, you can't do this law. And they've come down, the Democrats have come down to the microphone and said, well, we'll pass the laws, you sue us. In other words, they don't care about the rule of law, they don't care about statute, they don't care about Constitution. Well, we're just going to go back to the Constitution. That affects Tabor, that affects Second Amendment, that affects parental authority, children, that affects water rights, that affects everything. And so we're just going to do a silly little thing called the Constitution.
Would you like a little extra time, or you want to save it for later?
No, I give it to Mr. Marx.
All right, very good. Mr. Marx. Same question to you. Area where the Dems have overreached and lost the majority of Coloradans.
Well, I better preface this by saying I'm not a politician.
Well, you are tonight.
Do I look like it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll try harder not to. You know, for me, I believe the difference between being a politician is one of the reasons why we're here. I'm a leader. I have experience working with governments. I'm a negotiator, not a debater. That's the difference I think we're going to see tonight. As far as overreach, I think the people of Colorado can clearly, without reservation, talk about the overreach. The housing isn't affordable anymore. Teenagers graduate from high school and they leave. They can't come back because of the cost of living. We're not safe like we used to be. And they've certainly overreached and taken our freedoms away and liberties. So this is a great time, and it's exciting about what can happen through the next election.
Mr. Marx, thank you.